Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. As I'm posting this video, it will be labeled for October 31st because I'm posting it in time for October 31st where I am in the world. But you might be in a different time zone, or you might not see this video for a few months, years, weeks, whatever it might be. And so we're going to see here what's coming up, and I'm going to set the intention that this be a message for the next 24 hours from whenever you happen to see it. Happy birthday to you if you're an October 31st baby. Happy birthday to you if it happens to be your birthday on whatever random day you may fall upon this video. Let's see what's coming up here. Ooh, positive card. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So Ten of Pentacles, because it's a pentacle card, we oftentimes associate it with money. But pentacles are about energy. Okay. And the reason why we associate these energy cards with money is because money is a physical measurement of time and energy, right? If you have a job, you go and you put in, let's say, 40 hours that week, and your boss or the company is going to give you money that represents 40 hours. So it's like we're trading our time for this currency that we've made up, that we've somehow invented. So it's a representation of time. It's a representation of energy. So this Ten of Pentacles here can be about financial security and stability. Sometimes it's seen as like a legacy card. Now, when I say legacy, it doesn't have to be like, how can I say, like you're a millionaire and you're leaving fortunes for future generations. Some of you may, and if you are, good for you. But this is about stability, security. It can represent generations coming together in a home and celebrating special occasions, family traditions, holidays, hospitality, like being able to have people over and, share a meal, or, just kind of share your space that you've manifested. And so some of you may be manifesting this, a space that is comfortable that you can share with others when you feel moved to do so. Some of you may be manifesting something here in caring for aging parents. If you're a parent with adult children or an adult child, and maybe grandchildren or grandchildren on the way, you may be just kind of manifesting a happy home environment of, just coming together, spending time together. If there is something about generations coming together and living together, this Ten of Pentacles could indicate that this is going to be something stable, something harmonious, something that is going to bring stability and happiness and security and a sense of family. Now, financially, in terms of like financial energy, Ten of Pentacles in my readings comes up a lot to basically say you're breaking out of like a financial, I don't know if I want to call it a curse. I know that seems to be like the popular terminology these days, so I'll go with the popular terminology. Some of us may have generational curses about money, generational curses about family, where we're breaking out of it. Some of you may have like this, generational inheritance, or I don't know what to call it, a financial curse where it's like it's feast or famine. Like when money is good, it's really good, and when it's bad, it's really bad, it's really scary. Or you may have seen generations previous to you and your maybe even your parents or parents, where there's a cycle of doing really well financially and then losing everything, everything being taken away. So with this Ten of Pentacles, to me, it's like you're breaking out of that cycle. You're breaking out of that feast or famine energy. Like you have stability and security. Money is always going to fluctuate, right? These big companies, they do their quarterly reports and they go over their sales and their profits. And even for them, there's going to be times that, okay, well, this quarter, we didn't make as much as we made last year around this time. But they have so much money that it doesn't hurt them. It doesn't, like, they're okay. They're not going anywhere, right? If McDonald's or Coca-Cola has a slow quarter, it's not going to ruin them because, like, they're good, they're solid. And so with this 10 of Pentacles, even though money fluctuates, you're going to get to the point where you're solid, right? Where, okay, maybe I didn't have as much come in, or I had a bit more expenses this month, but it's not going to ruin you. You have stability, you have security. In terms of, like, energy, 10 of Pentacles is oftentimes also seen as a card of manifestation, where it's like, you're beginning, like, the things you've been dreaming about, the things you've been envisioning, you've been wishing for, you're beginning to see them come into fruition. You're beginning to see them take physical form, into the physical reality before your very eyes, coming into your life. So you may be experiencing things that you're like, oh my gosh, I actually manifested this. I feel for some of you, this might be like your first ever manifestation. Like, maybe this whole thing is newer to you and you're really excited about it. And so you might be like, I actually manifested something. It works. I did it. Congratulations to you. We're manifesting all the time, whether you realize it or not. Okay. And I can tell you, I personally have gone in my life from manifesting my nightmares to manifesting things that make me happy, things that bring me joy, things that bring me peace. We're constantly manifesting whether we realize it or not. So even though you might feel like this is your first time manifesting something, we'll just go ahead and say this is your first time manifesting something with intention. Like, you set the intention for this thing and you manifested, like, specifically on purpose, with focus, with intention, with a goal. So congratulations to you, if you're experiencing this, whether it's the first time or you're an old pro at this. But this could be a time of, like, manifesting or manifestations. In terms of like, messages intuitively, I don't want to get into another long story time. Yesterday's story time was rather long, but those of you who stuck through it, God bless you. I'm glad you found it helpful or beneficial. Intuitively, this is the message I want to give you, okay? I know a lot of you are going through some major transitions and shifts right now. Even for me, I feel that I have, like, stability or security in my life right now. There's things shifting in my life. There are people right now in my life that I never, ever, ever thought I was gonna outgrow or drift away from. And I thought, okay, this is a forever person. Maybe not. maybe not. And so this kind of plays in with what I want to share with you guys. I know some of you are going through transitions and changes right now, and you're wanting the stability, you're wanting the security. You may see things shifting right now, and that can feel scary. You might say, oh, I hate that I'm drifting away from this person. Oh my gosh, I hate that I'm starting to see things about this person that, like, are not good or are, like, toxic. Like, I'm gonna have to, great, like, another person I'm gonna have to, like, distance myself from. Or I'm growing away from. This is all a part of the stability. This is all a part of it. Like, everything is shifting, bringing you into this 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles is the permanence, right? So there are gonna be forever people for you. There are going to be forever friends. There are going to be forever family. There are going to be forever partner. Like, there's going to be, like, a forever partner, forever friends, forever family. And that can be discouraging when we're going through the transitions. But the transitions are taking us there. The transitions are taking us to the forever. And sometimes there's going to be clearing. But this is the thing. I know we're all in a hurry. Like, I know a lot of people that get love readings. Their main reason for getting a love reading is they don't want to date anymore. They just want to go to a reader and the reader say, okay, well, the love of your life is this zodiac sign and this is what they look like and this is what color hair they have and what color eyes they have and this is where you're going to meet them and this is the month it's going to happen, because you just want to go and find that person and just be done with it. You just want to show up where you're supposed to show up. Okay, this is the person I'm going to be with. Okay, let's get this done. Like, we're in a hurry for that. And I get that. But there's so much that happens along the way that helps you to grow. That helps you. And it's, I don't want to grow. I don't want to grow. But we have to step away from the ego, right? I don't want to give a big long story time here, but I've received a lot of comments, a lot of messages from a lot of you that have really touched me in ways that you've related to my story, in ways that the readings have helped you. People that I didn't even know were watching me have reached out and they've been like, I've been watching you for the past 3 years, and these are all the ways it helped me change my life, or these are all the things that I was able to do. And I'm very touched and moved by that. But none of this would be happening, and I'm not like a massive YouTuber. I'm not like a huge celebrity, but I'm blown away by however many, 1,000 people. For me, that's a lot. Maybe watch the daily reading, 8,000 views on a Scorpio weekly forecast. I'm blown away by that I'm connecting with that many people. And a lot of these people have said, hey, like, this is helping me. Like, this has helped me in my life. This is helping me make changes. This is helping me get out of bad situations. I would not impact any of these people. I would not be recording this video and posting this video for you if I didn't go through transitions, if I didn't go through heartaches. Because all of that brought me to this path. All of that created Amethyst Angelite. Amethyst Angelite came out of me healing from the biggest heartache of my life. And it was just absolute agony. And I'm grateful for it. If I had to go back in time, step into a time machine and say, okay, here's your opportunity to never ever meet this person, to never have this experience, you can change it. I wouldn't change it, because I wouldn't know what I know now. I wouldn't be at the peace that I have now. I wouldn't have the spiritual relationship that I have now with God, with higher power. And I would not be doing work that I enjoy so much. I would not be connecting with people and helping people in the way that I'm helping people had I not have had that experience. And in some ways, this is kind of my anniversary, Amethyst Angelite anniversary, or not, I should say maybe birthday. Halloween 2009. I met my arch nemesis, I guess we'll say. And from that Amethyst Angelite was born eventually. It was set into motion. Halloween 2009. I wasn't allowed to celebrate Halloween growing up. So it was my birthday, my 29th birthday. And my friends were like, let's go, let's dress up in costumes, let's go to a club, let's go dancing. I had never in my life worn a Halloween costume. I had never gone to a club, goody two shoes me. And I went, and I had so much fun. I had a blast. But that was the night I met the Hobo McRib Rasputin guy. That was that whole dark night of the soul thing for me. That was the whole transition into, spirituality, and like him being into the darker stuff, and like me wanting to like work with the light and choose the light, and the things that I went through in that relationship that really kind of cracked me open. And none of what I have now I would have found if I didn't go through that heartache. if I didn't go through that healing, if I didn't try to kind of find or discover myself. And I'm telling you, when we met, it was something so cosmic, so aligned. I was like, if twin flames exist, this is it. This is my twin flame. This is my soulmate. There were just so many things that you would say, oh my God, this is something out of a storybook. This is something out of a novel. And there were so many spiritual connections. And so I thought, this is it. This is my forever person. We were so perfect in so many ways. But we were so perfect in the ways where I needed this to unlock my traumas. I needed this to understand myself. I needed this to understand the darkness that has moved through my family line. I needed this to understand unhealthy attachment. I needed this to understand karmic relationships and connections. I needed this to grow. So there's going to be people or situations you don't want it to end. You want to hold on to it. Or it's really heartbreaking when you start to evolve, you start to ascend, and what was really good or really perfect, now you've outgrown it. Now you're in a higher level and you have to let it go. It can be scary. It can be discouraging. You might think that I'm going to just be this cosmic traveler the rest of my existence, but I promise you that's not the case. And 10 of Pentacles is telling you you're moving towards stability. You're moving towards permanence. You're manifesting it. Trust the process in the meantime. If someone shows you their true colors, believe them. If God or universe removes somebody from your life, don't chase after them. You feel a strong connection to a person and you reach out and you want to try to get together with them or be friends with them. Even if you're like, you know what? Even if this person doesn't want me romantically, I would love to have a friendship with this person. And you're like, I just feel a connection and I'll just take whatever they're comfortable with. And you try to establish that friendship. And that person just gives you really short responses or really short answers, if anything at all. Leave it alone. Drop it. Don't chase it. Either they're not ready for you, and if you're going to force something, it's going to end badly. Or Spirit is intervening and preventing this thing from going any further because Spirit knows something you don't know. Don't feel you have to force anything. Don't hold on to anything longer than its expiration date, and just trust the process. Things are clearing to bring you into the stability, to bring you into the security. I know right now, this time of year is considered a holiday season in a lot of places, and people get lonely. They start thinking about friendships. They start thinking about relationships. They start thinking about family. And maybe, these areas of your life are not very satisfactory right now. But trust the process. Whatever is being removed, whatever is falling away, let it be removed. Let it fall away. And know and understand that this is taking you to the stability. This is taking you to what is forever. And there will be forever people in your life, right? I know it's when we feel like we're a seasonal person and all we get is seasonal people and all we are is a blessing and there's like no permanent person for us. It will happen. Just trust the process. You're headed towards this security. Okay? I hope this was helpful. Again, if you're here this long, God bless you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for receiving. Weekly forecasts are linked in the description. And I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful time, whatever you're doing, and come back tomorrow and check out tomorrow's message as well. Have a fabulous day, my darlings. Be well. Take care. Love you guys.